Samsung finally released One UI 7 for the S24 Ultra in the United States, April 10th, and I have been playing with it the last few days, and I'm going to go into some of my favorite features. So, one of them is this notifications. You can now access all your notifications by swiping down from the top left of your screen. If you swipe down from the top right, you get your settings. You can come into your settings and you can actually edit the location of the settings. So you can prioritize whatever you'd like from top to bottom. And you can also change it so that you have it back to the old way where they're both together. Another nice new feature that I really, really like is this now bar. So you see up here there's a timer going. I can click on it and I can actually swipe between that and my music that's playing. It's a really great feature. And it's actually even visible on your lock screen. So you can see it's right there. And to be able to use it, you have to double tap. So double tap to pause. I'm not sure exactly how to move between this and the timer, or if you can, but if you guys know, please let me know in the comments. Other great features are their widgets. So they've really worked on the widgets recently. You can see there's my weather, there's my routines, there is my controls for my Buds 3, and to be able to change your widget stack, you just add a widget, click edit stack, and you can actually add or remove any same sized widgets in your stack. Also, now the folders are expandable, so you can shrink it or you can expand it. I think that's a really great option. Easy to access those files, get more files in a smaller area. Another cool thing that they've done is nearby devices. So sometimes, it's difficult to get your devices to connect, and hopefully this will kind of put it all into one area. You just click on your nearby devices. I've only got it to work with my Buds and my TV so far, but it did work great with the TV. I was able to just connect the phone quickly and mirror it. So hopefully this extends to more devices outside of the Samsung ecosystem. But you just get your device, you pull it over here, and it automatically connects. So nice, fun way to do that. Another change they made is the Gemini. This button here. If you press it down, you'll get Gemini, which is great. That's by default now, so you don't have to use Good Lock to work around that. Which does mean that you no longer have access to Assistant from swiping from the left. I'm going to go into some other features that I like a lot right now. One is their AI sketch tool. So you click right here, and as you can see, I've already been playing with it a little bit. I'll show you the frog that I started with, and I think it's pretty amazing how good it is. So let's try this one. I haven't tried pop art yet. Click generate. And I mean that's great. So that's improved a ton since the last version. They've made a bunch of changes to Samsung Health, which will help with tracking your medications and your food. I won't go into too much detail on that, but if you're interested, let me know. I can make a longer form video. The same with the camera. They've made a lot of changes to the camera. So one of them I heard is they took out the 200 megapixel RAW, which won't affect me, but may affect others. Also, they've made it so that you can put a default volume for your alarms, which is really excellent. I won't go into too much detail about that as well. And another feature is for when you're doing quick share, if you disconnect on Wi-Fi, it will continue over your other connection, which is awesome. The other thing they have not added for the S24 Ultra, which seems kind of like a blunder on Samsung's part, is the now brief. They're either gonna give it to us later, or they're not allowing it for people who didn't buy the S25 series, which I think is kind of cheating because they said that they'd give us 7 years of updates. They didn't say they'd give us 7 years of updates except for very specific ones to try to entice us to upgrade our device every year. But hopefully that comes out for the S24 Ultra. I am really happy with all the features Samsung has released. One of the main things is that we have basically almost all the things that a Pixel does, as well as the Samsung features. It just occurred to me there is another feature that I haven't talked about too much, and that's their AI selection tool. So the nice thing about this is you can go. Let me see if I have anything pulled up. So yeah, you can kind of use it. I'll pull up a chat. So you can use it to basically you can select text or video. It's kind of like circle to search, and then the AI gives you an option of what it thinks you'd want to do with it. So it says generative edit. That is what I want to do with this. I want to take out that little fish right there, and I want to erase it, not move it. Oh, no, I didn't mean to select that. Well, we'll just erase both. And we'll hit generate. And there we go. I mean, it does a really good job with this generative AI. And then you can save a copy. So it's a really cool new feature, an easy way to, get access to that. Another feature they've added is the call recording and summarization, which won't affect me because I don't use the phone at all. But that may be interesting to you guys. So I'm really happy with all this stuff with Samsung. If you are interested or have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I'm happy to answer any questions about this. And also, if you're into 3D printing or cell phone tech or other tech news, consider subscribing. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead of you. Goodbye, fellow nerds.